Cut. Cut. Rifle squad, safety's off.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Porter. I am Commander-elect of VFW Post 7929, and I am here with Post Commander for American Legion, Bill Haig. I'd like to thank you all for coming out today. Kind of difficult times to get stuff coordinated with everybody. Because of the conditions, we do not have the Boy Scouts here or the cadet band, so we're doing kind of an abbreviated version of our Memorial Day ceremony, but we thought it was very important to still recognize and honor the fallen. Our captain for the honor guard today is Dan Gillespie, retired Navy Chief Petty Officer. I'd like to start out this ceremony with an opening prayer from Gary Hoover.
Thank you all for coming. Memorial Day is a time when Americans take a moment to remember those who have died in uniform while serving our great nation. The men and women who have died while serving in the U.S. military fought for all of us. Dear God, bless and keep our U.S. military and their families. Bless also all who have gathered here today to honor our heroes. Amen.
Thank you, Gary. Madam Auxiliary President, would the Ladies Auxiliary proceed to the bridge side with the wreaths to honor those veterans lost at sea? Honor Guard Captain, will you proceed with the military honors for those lost at sea?
Honor guard, right shoulder, arms. Left face. Present arms. Prepare to fire. Ready, aim, fire. Aim, fire. Aim, fire. Present arms. Arms. Right face.
The flowers may wither, but the spirit of which they are a symbol will endure until the end of time. Thank you all for joining us this morning as we honor veterans that were lost at sea.
Captain of the Honor Guard, please take us to the cemetery.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Carry on.
Honor guard. Rifleman, right shoulder, arms. At the slow pace. Forward, march. Left, 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 right, left, left, left.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be continuing our ceremony at the gravesite. I'm David Porter, newly elected commander of VFW Post 7929. Like I stated, thank you all for coming out today. Really didn't know what to expect. We had a change of plans as far as, with the pandemic and stuff going on, as far as having our participation with the Amery Cadet Band and the Boy Scouts. So we're just gonna have to do everything without them this year. Hopefully next year we can get us all back together again. And but actually I do see a Boy Scout out front here. At this time, I think we'll start out with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you want to come forward and start us out with that, please.
Honor guard, present, arms.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms.
Sorry about calling you out like that, but I figure if you showed up in uniform, I'd put them to work. Memorial Day, a special day reserved for honoring our deceased military men and women. Thousands of them gave their lives in the defense of our country. The freedoms we enjoy today are not free. They were paid with the blood and devotion to duty. This morning, as you look around, you see the American flags placed on the graves of our servicemen and women. They all gave time in the service of our country, and many gave their lives defending our right to be free, have a free nation. As long as two comrades survive, so long will the veterans of foreign wars and the American Legion render tribute to our heroic dead. On this day, forever consecrated to our heroic dead, we are assembled once again to express sincere reverence. These graves and this monument represent the resting places of many departed comrades who served in all wars. Wherever the body of a comrade lies, there the ground is hallowed. Our presence here is in solemn commemoration of all these men and women, an expression of our tribute to their courage and patriotism. By their services on land, on sea, and in the air, they have made us their debtors. For the flag of our nation still flies over the land of the free people. So this is where we'd normally have the cadet band do the national anthem. So I think I will sing that today. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order, arms. Honor guards, stand at ease.
Okay, at this time, we will have the ladies of the auxiliary place crosses at the monument. And at this time, I'll also have Deborah Handy come up and place or give the names of the fallen veterans this year from our from the Puconi area.
Anderson, Donald Ernst. Anderson, Keith Wesley. Bamberger, Stephen A. Becker, Otto Carl. Belize, Dale Frederick. Bottleson, Wayne Earl. Bernizer, Donald Eugene. Bricker, Rex Howard. Carlson, Buddy Uno. Clark, Gary Walter. Delorier, Clarence Dwayne. Eliason, Elmer Eugene. Finch, Austin Frederick. Fox, George Ronald. Frank, Charles Allen. Gehrman, Lester Henry. Grund, John David. Gustafson, Harvey Arthur. Hank, Mark Ernst. Hendrickson, Dwayne Allen. Jessica, Jerry Walter. Kuffler, Courtney Odell. Lund, Harvey Eugene. Martin, Robert William. Meisner, Chris Eugene. Murray, William James. Olson, Gerald George. Pearson, Glenn Joseph. Peters, Richard D. Peterson, Robert Irwin. Phillips, Clarence Allen. Poole, Gerald Arnold. Rogers, Ricky Allen. Rudd, John Paul. Rudine, John Alfred. Eldon Bradley. Schmidt Adolf Louis. Schultz William C. Sorensen Marvin Harold. Strobene Lucille S. Swagger Russell Brock. Torville Robert James. Von Drasic George Edward. Weirs Raymond Anthony. Wyman Gerald Leonard.
Thank you, Deborah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Bill Haig, commander of the American Legion Post 169 here in Amery. And, wow, thank you all for coming out. Kind of frustrating what we've been going through, new challenges that I think all of us baby boomers never thought we would face. We heard about the Great Depression from our parents, but I really thought we would sail through life without any big challenges such as we've endured in the last month and a half. Nonetheless, you put everything aside and showed up here today to help us show respect, to help us remember, and to help us honor our fallen brothers and sisters. Normally yesterday, Rolling Thunder would have taken place. It was always in our nation's capital at Washington, D.C., and they were moving it to Columbus, Ohio, and that's where it would have taken place this year, but the pandemic took that away. If you're not familiar with Rolling Thunder, I'm thinking maybe most of you are not. It's a motorcycle rally that started with 8 riders to bring attention to our prisoners of war and our missing in action. 8 motorcycle riders on Harleys, if I may add. I had the honor to ride in that rally in 2012. That was the 25th anniversary. And 8 riders turned into, at times, 500,000. With 1 million people in our nation's capital to watch all the motorcycle riders who gathered at the Pentagon and other parking areas to ride in that parade. It didn't take place yesterday, but we got the word that you should go out and do your own Rolling Thunder, so I got my Harley out. My wife went with me. We decked the bike out with the stars and stripes and the POW flag, and we took a ride, as did hundreds of thousands of motorcyclists, military and non-military, yesterday throughout our country. So that did happen. I'd also like to mention that Deb Handy just mentioned the fallen, our military members, men and women that we lost here in Polk County this past year. Included in those names was Eldon Sanders, at the time commander of Amery VFW Post 7929. And Eldon stands out because he was heavily involved with veterans. As Dave Porter, the commander-elect for the VFW, mentioned during his memorial service at the new VFW site north of Amery, Eldon would have given you the shirt off his back, and that was clearly evident to anybody who knew him or served with him. So our organizations here in Amery are kind of limping along, and we will recover, but I wanted to mention Eldon because his contributions to not only the veterans of foreign wars, the American Legion, all veterans, the community, and the youth was unending. Totally and completely unending. He is and will be missed. I'd also like to say that I've been praying kind of hard all week that we would be able to get this service in, this ceremony and recognition of our fallen. I prayed hard, and I don't know if you want to call it a miracle or not, but I kept looking at that weather forecast, and it was supposed to start raining yesterday, if not the night before. And look at how it turned out. So I don't want to sound like a smart ass, but you can take it for what it's worth. Again, I can't thank you enough for being here. All the men and women who have served our country, all the veterans in uniform today, and I know there's veterans out there in the crowd that are not in uniforms, but we know what you did. We know the sacrifice you gave, and you are surely remembered here as well. Again, I can't thank you enough for being here. God bless you all, and have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
Honor Guard Captain, will you please honor the fallen brothers and sisters of the armed forces?
Honor guard, up 10, hut. Present arms. Rifle squad, prepare to fire. Ready, aim, fire. Aim, fire. Aim, fire. Present arms. Order, arm.
At this time, Bill Hague and I will be raising the flag, and we're going to have a special little tune here. We're going to play while we're doing that.
If tomorrow things were gone, I'd worked for all my
Honor guard,
life, and I
present
had to
arms.
start again with just my family by
At this time, I'd like to get Gary Hover, our VFW chaplain, back up here for the closing prayer.
Honor guard, attend, hut.
May God bless you with the hope that never dies. Lead us forward together. May the peace that passes all understanding abide with you and bless you this day and forevermore. Amen.
Thank you, Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony today at the Amery Cemetery. Once again, I'd like to thank you for all coming out. It's really appreciated that we see so many people honor our fallen. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, be safe, and stay healthy. Thank you.